Hey guys, Fab here, and today I'm going to be talking money, finances, goals, makeup related purchase goals and ideas. So let's get into this. I don't want to waste any more time on an intro because I just want to come forward and say that my Beauties on a Budget or Bob series from last year went downhill fast. So I mean, basically from the beginning, I doomed myself by saying, oh, I'm just gonna buy a little bit and not do so much. Well, that obviously doesn't work for me. So I have new goals for this year. I can't even show you how much I actually spent last year because I just gave up. After about, I think it was maybe September, I just literally gave up on tracking everything. I did keep receipts for everything that I purchased that I could remember. Things that I bought with a friend, like if she ordered ColourPop, I obviously didn't have the receipt for that, so I tried to write those down. I was spending well over $100 on beauty boxes every month, so I've cut that back already. Let's go into goals for this year and plans for this year because I really don't want to dwell on last year's downfalls, basically. So this is my plan. This is the new book that I have for this year. It is quite a bit thicker. I can write down a lot more notes in here rather than just having one little single folder. So for instance, we have like a regular bill tracker, which I'm not going to technically be using. And then we have the annual budget on what I think everything is going to cost for the year. There is the January income, so I think I will be using that simply because me and my husband's finances do go into the same pool. So I think I'll be using the January income, and then it says January savings as well. We do have a savings goal this year. And then if you turn the page, it says January budgeting, so specific things I am budgeting out for this month. And then January day-to-day spendings, I think I'm actually going to use this as well, simply because writing down what I'm actually spending on things I think will help. And that actually happens for like 2 full more pages. I don't think I'm gonna need that many pages. I literally buy groceries and makeup and that's it. So and then we have the January monthly spend totals. So it kind of gives you an idea of like your utilities, groceries, stuff like that. So you can kind of total everything up. And then at the very bottom, it says January monthly totals. And then it says balance from last month, total income, total outgoing, balance to carry over, monthly budget, difference from budget. So I won't be using a lot of those things. I will be using this little folder. As you can tell, there's already one thing in here, and there's actually going to be something else written on that because I've already bought 2 things in January, which I'm a little sad about, but I'm not mad. Oh, and this does have like the cute little placeholder, which I do really like. So I'm always going to keep that on this. So my goals, pretty much starting next month because I already failed this month. So I have goals. In my collection, I was attempting to do an inventory. And it was quite depressing to see how much of everything I have, whether it be palettes, whether it be makeup remover, whether it be face palettes or single shadows or highlighters, anything like that. I have so many. I truly do, and it's very stressful to me actually to have so many. So I really want to adapt or get into the rule of 3 out, 1 in. So if I use up 3 of whatever, then I can buy 1 thing. And I think I'm going to keep it at any category just so that I keep myself with a little bit more leeway without being so drastic. I don't use up products that quickly. I'm not going to use up a million eyeshadows. I'm not going to use up a highlighter this year. Like, let's be real. But I do want to start hitting pan on things. I want to start really using my items, and hopefully I can whittle down my collection quite a bit with decluttering as well. So decluttering items are going to count as out items. So that is my plan as well. I have decluttered quite a large pile over there already, and I'm only going to count the decluttered items that I did this year in January, which I believe there was about 10 to 15 items in there. My plan for purchasing is not just to purchase things because they're on sale, but to purchase something because I really want to try it, or because I really, I heard great reviews about it, and, I want to get my hands on it too, and stuff like that. So that is more so my plan that's going to be for this year. I do get a lot in subscription boxes, a lot that I love and have enjoyed, a lot that I really do want to try, and also a lot that I can just declutter right away because I know I am not going to be using it. So that is my plan for that. I don't need any mascaras for like 4 years, so I need to start going through my mascaras a little bit more regularly. I do feel like I keep them for a little bit longer than I should. I just really want to make my goals into more achievable goals as opposed to just I'm on a low buy. There's no rules. Okay, that doesn't help anybody out. So we do have a savings goal, like a family savings goal. We are going on a trip next year in February. My mom has actually graciously given us the week of her condo down in Florida. So we are gonna take that week. So we don't have to save for the actual staying of the time, but we do wanna go to Disney for at least 2 days out of the trip. Maybe more, probably not. We don't wanna spend so much time at Disney, but we do want Carter to be able to experience Disney. So probably 2 days for sure, maybe one more. I will probably budget for one more. Also, we're gonna need money for flights for all 3 of us there and back. We're gonna need money for a rental car, and we are gonna need money for food and, experiences. So really, my husband and I were talking, his name's David. So David and I were talking, and we really want to make more experiences this year. So instead of just going out for dinner, we want to go for, a picnic at the park instead. Or instead of going out to the bar to go drinking, we want to save that money to go on a hike in, I don't know, the UP. I live in Michigan, you guys know that. The UP, Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Anyways, so we really want to save our money for more experiences this year, even just this winter. Like today, my son and I, we just went bowling. So we just had a fun time going bowling. The other day, him and my husband, I was at work, they went to go skating. Like, we just want to do more and do more than just work, come home, and do nothing. So our savings goal, I think we kind of worked it out to about $4,000. And that puts us comfortably there and back without any issues. And if we do run into issues, that will give us the access to deal with those issues. So whatever it may be that comes up, a car breaks down, or, something happens at Disney, or, whatever it may be, that gives us the extra money, the extra leeway, so that we don't have to freak out. Also, we are saving our PTO time, which is paid time off, so that we will be getting paid from our jobs still while we are gone. So that is a big thing as well, because I don't want to just leave and been like, oh well, I guess I'm not getting paid for a week. We both work full time, so we will have the means to be able to do that as well. So, but that means not taking a bunch of time off now, so that I can make sure I think I'm gonna take a full 2 weeks off, just so I can kind of prepare a little bit better. And then when we come home, I'd like a day or so to relax and not have to stress out about going to work the next day, especially because we have missed our flights before, so we don't want that to happen. So that is our goal. I'm gonna keep everything updated on here. I plan to save about $350 per month, and 100 of it is gonna come from boxes that I'm canceling. So you guys know I wasn't able to cancel Birchbox, although I'm gonna try to get hold of their customer service again and see if I can do that, because I don't want Birchbox anymore. But I have canceled both of my Ipsies, which were $75, $50 for the Ipsy Ultimate, and $25, I think, for the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, so that's $75 right there. I canceled Sephora Play, which was $10, so that's $85. And then if I can get Birchbox canceled, that's another $15. And then I'm pretty sure I canceled the Allure Beauty Box. I can't remember if I canceled it or not for some reason. And I don't feel like calling them, so if I get another one next month, I will be canceling that one. The only ones that I am not canceling are BoxyCharm, which I do know that a big chunk of the money is from BoxyCharm, but that is like my happy place. Every time that BoxyCharm comes in, I get so excited, even when I've seen the spoilers, which, by the way, I'm going to try my best not to look at spoilers for BoxyCharm so that I can just enjoy and be surprised about what I get. So anyways, yes, that is my plan. So that's about $100 right there. And then we actually have a roommate living in the basement, so he gives us $400 a month. A lot of the times we do need that money to pay bills. You know, the heat is crazy right now. Electricity is always happening, especially having an additional person in the house. Our water bill has gone up, our heat and electric have gone up. You know, things just go up a little bit. And so we're gonna use about $200 from that, so that's $300. And then we have been trying to be a lot more frugal with how we're eating. So instead of, you know, buying a pizza, even if it is $8, you know, we can spend that $8 on food for the week. Not that $8 would last us for a week, but you know what I mean? Just being able to look back and say, well, you know, instead of going out to lunch, like for instance, Carter wanted Checkers today for lunch. I don't know if you guys know Checkers. It's like Rallies, same thing. Seasoned fries, they're super good. I'm on a fasting day today. I don't know if you guys have seen that video yet or not, but it'll be coming if you haven't. I am on a fasting day, so I really didn't want to go to the Checkers drive-thru and spend $10 on a meal for him. So we came home and had a grilled cheese. Well, he had a grilled cheese and apple instead, and that was just as filling and satisfying as going out, and it saved us probably $8 by doing that. So just little changes that we are going to be making. Any little extra that we have, we are going to be putting in our savings account. We only have a little over $100. Maybe, I think it's maybe $200 at this point in the savings account, which I was surprised that we even had that. Also, we are going to be keeping our coins for the month and trying to put all of the coins into that savings account as well. So hopefully that will, you know, add it up at the very end of the year. I want to have that $4,000 before the next year, before 2021, because then if something happens or we have a little extra, then we can just bring a little extra and we should be okay. So yeah, I'm really excited about this plan. I think that it's going to motivate me more to go to the store and be like, you know what, I really don't need that, because if I do buy that, then I'm not going to be putting as much money into the savings for, you know, our trip. Also, we're not impervious to debt either. So we do have credit card debt, we have house debt, we have car debt, which, by the way, my car is going to be paid off very soon, and my car costs about $215 per month. So, and I'm less than $2,000, so I'm hoping to have that paid off by the end of the year. I definitely think we can do it if I put a little extra on it, so then I don't even have to worry about that payment when we are on vacation next year. So these are the plans I have. I really want to make this year a more positive year with my health, with my weight, with my mindset, with finances and everything, and not just spend, spend, spend. So I will tell you what I have spent already for the month of January. I did really want to go to Marshall's today, and I even told my girlfriend that I was going, and you know, I just don't think I'm gonna go, because when I go, I buy things. Like, even if it's something that I never even knew was there, I buy it even though I don't need it. And now that I'm trying to do the 3 out, 1 in, I really need to watch what I'm buying and make sure that it's things that I really, really want. So I will tell you, I did go to Marshall's already this month. I know, I'm bad. I went, what day did I go? Oh, I went on the 17th of the month. Today is the 22nd of January. So I did buy a couple household things that I needed. I needed some tongs with rubber on them. I looked for a salad spinner to, like, you know, the lettuce, and I couldn't find one, but that's okay. But overall, makeup wise, I still spent $100 on makeup and beauty products. I don't even know where that money goes. I swear to you, like, it's just like, what did I even buy? I don't even remember what I bought. I mean, except for one palette. I know I bought the Smashbox Cali Kissed palette, but that was $100 of makeup beauty items that I really didn't need. Like, let's be real, I did not need them. So just looking at that kind of makes me a little sad because like I said, I don't even remember what I bought. So I bought that, and then I've been hiding this back here. I bought this palette from Sydney Grace. I haven't used it yet. I am so excited to use it, but I have been really trying to work on my projects for the year. So I'm finally gonna take this out. This is the deep palette. So they have two different palettes. They have the light one and the deep one. I purchased the deep one just because when looking at all the palettes online, or the two palettes online, they really didn't look that much different. And I have a lot of the similar shades in the lighter palette. So I figured I would just switch it up and go for the deeper one. So this is what the palette looks like. I've clearly already swatched it a bunch, and I've been kind of playing with color combos on my hand to see what I wanted to do. I kind of wish I would have used this today now that I'm looking at it, but this is gonna go right here on my desk so I can test this out. But this cost me $47. My girlfriend had a discount code, and since we bought them together, we got free shipping. So $47 total is what she told me to pay her, and I just pay her whatever she tells me. My friends are very trustworthy, so I wouldn't expect her to charge me any more for any reason. But so I have spent $147 this year, which to me, it's a lot. Like, I could have put that $100 maybe from Marshall's in my savings account instead of spending it. And yes, I don't use credit cards anymore for my spending. That all comes out of my bank account, out of my debit card, or out of cash. So that seems like so much when you say it together. And that's all I've purchased already this year. So I'm not gonna lie, I really want the Mint to Be palette from ColourPop, so that's been really egging me on. I have finished a few items, some of them being foil packets, other ones being full sizes. So I have finished items in my collection. Now the 3 out, 1 in rule is gonna apply to makeup as a category, and then skincare as a category, and hair care as a category. So I don't think I'll be purchasing anything soon. That skin event from Ulta is still going on. And I'm not gonna lie, there was quite a few days where I'm like, I could just, you know, I could get another one of these, or I could pick up one of these and try it. But I've been just trying to steer clear of those websites because they are really tempting. And like I said, I love finding new items and trying new items. So this is my plan for the year. We also have tax money coming back that we're gonna put in the bank and put right onto that account. So hopefully that'll help us get to our $4,000 goal sooner. But within just, if we saved monthly, if we saved, it's technically like $333 a month, then we will get there by the end of the year. But I just kind of overestimated at $350, and it'll help a lot too. Even if we get $500 from taxes, which we usually get more than that, but even if we just got that, that all helps. So, but still our goal with our income money is gonna be about $350 a month, which is gonna be tight. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be pretty tight, especially with any spending that I do. I have so much I don't need to spend. So I will update you guys maybe in a month, maybe 2, on how I'm doing, what I'm buying, and you know, where things are going. I know that the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty event always get me, but there's a lot of things I don't need. Like I don't need any cleansers, I don't need any eyebrow pencils, I don't need any blushes. Like I just don't need a lot of these things. And I have decided, as much of an embarrassment as it is, to show you guys what I have in my collection, that by the way, I have purchased almost everything. It's quite an embarrassment to think about how much I have. So I am going to be doing an inventory. I will break it up into different categories. I don't know if I'm going to be able to lay everything out, but I am going to put everything on a spreadsheet. I'm a little afraid. It's gonna take me a lot of time to do it, and I think I'm going to work on it on days where I'm not filming or I'm not like in makeup or whatever, or just days that I'm bored, probably my fasting days, because fasting days I really gotta keep myself busy, and stuff like that just makes time pass by so quickly. So anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I just wanted to go over, you know, my financial goals and stuff like that. I won't be talking about how much I make or how much my husband makes a month. I don't think that's quite appropriate, but I will probably give you percentages. So for instance, my husband David has 10%, maybe 15 now, of his income money that goes towards his retirement. He started his position at his job a couple years later than I started mine at mine. So he wants to put a lot more money towards retirement so that he has more. I'm at about 6% that I put into my retirement, so I think that's pretty good myself, and I'm not upset with that. I think I can definitely manage that for this year, but by next year I really want to put about 8% in. So every percentage helps with retirement. We'll get into that in a different video. But let me know if you guys enjoy these kind of like financial talks and like awakening videos, because these videos every so often, for me, I'm not always into them, but every so often it's really eye-opening to see like how much you're really spending versus saving versus where does money go? Like you get the money in your bank account by direct deposit, you go grocery shopping, you buy something for your son, you know, purchase a new sweater, and then all of a sudden you're like, when is my next paycheck coming? And I don't want to feel like that. You know, I typically don't feel like that until bills come, because all of the bills are due at the beginning of the month, which is really stressful. But by the end of the month, it's like, okay, we can breathe a little bit. We can, you know, afford to, you know, go skating or go bowling or whatever. But even then, it's like, if you think about if you would have saved that, well, now it's that much further ahead you are for the next month. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this, work on my spending, and work on my savings, and really try to focus on things that I don't want to buy and go from there. So my goals are, with Ulta and Sephora, is just to keep my statuses. So I don't even know if that's a good idea. So if I spend $1,000 at Sephora, that will keep me Rouge. And if I spend, what is it, $1,300 at Ulta, that'll keep me Diamond. I don't know. I'm hoping people will buy a few things on my account so that I don't have to spend all that. My friend Leslie uses my account from Ulta because she likes the discount and the free shipping and stuff like that that I get. But I think that's just going to be my goal, and that's all I'm going to spend. And I need to really stop shopping at Marshall's and TJ Maxx, because I don't even use those products as much as I use other things. Although I love this bronzer that I bought at Marshall's. It is the Laura Geller Beauty Ingenuity. It is the best winter bronzer for me. Like, my skin looks so good. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I need to go chug some water. I'm so thirsty. I feel like I've been talking forever. But if you guys like these videos, please let me know in the comments down below. Also, I'm gonna leave a poll up here as well, just to see if you guys are interested in following me on this journey and seeing, you know, how much products I'm really using up and how much money I'm saving versus how much money I'm spending. So right now, we are doing pretty well, and I will update you again hopefully next month. If not, then the month after. Maybe I'll just do it quarterly. I'm not quite sure. Let me know what you guys want. But anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.